Hi, welcome to this edition of MTG Playback. I'm Mark. I'm an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering, and this whole series is where I play a game on Arena and then talk about it afterwards. My goal is to get better at paper Magic at my local gaming store, and so I use this playback of games that I played just to see how I'm doing. I recently played the Wilds of Eldraine pre-release. I didn't do very well. Part of that was because the cards I got weren't great, but I also know I made some mistakes. Just, small things. Playing a creature out of order. Should have put it in the beginning of my main phase, not my second phase, etc. Attacking when I didn't really know exactly what the new bargain mechanic did or the other spells did as well. So again, just trying to get better, get my brain making quicker decisions, better decisions when I'm playing paper Magic, especially when I'm playing against cards I haven't seen before. But today's game is very much a game I have seen before, though it's going to turn out a little bit different because my opponent is going to make a red aggro deck, spoilers, that uses battles, which I don't see very often. So anyways, here is my opening hand. I've got 3 lands, got all my mana available. I've got a 1-drop, I've got 2 2-drops, and I've got a counter spell. It's looking pretty good. So let's see how it goes. I like getting Skrelv out, especially if I'm on the play, just so that they can't counter it or do anything like that weird. Okay, another land. Fine. Get a damage in. Kind of interesting they haven't tried to kill my Skrelv yet. I see a mountain, another mountain, so I'm pretty sure this is an aggro. And we got a Flame Breather, who is going to do damage to me. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to get rid of it right now. If I'm facing a red aggro deck, I want to get poison in as quickly as I possibly can. And I didn't want a 1-3 that could block my Jawbreaker. My Jawbone Duelist. Another land, so it's 2 lands in a row. Not a great way to open this, especially if I already have 3 lands in my hand. Alright, so there's their 3rd land. And they play an Invasion. To kill my... So, I don't know. Might have been better to have that counter spell there. But then I drew my 2nd card, and I am grateful that I drew another Duelist. So this is a nice setup. They're tapped out. I can play 2 creatures. So I decided, you know what, let's get our damage in. I'm not focusing on lowering their life total. It might have made sense to play this Slaughter Singer then first. Instead. But again, my goal is to get poison. I'm worried about them having another kill spell. So I decided to keep the Slaughter Singer in hand as protection. Alright, so they do... they get a blocker on board. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to take damage. Again, use my life as a resource. Alright, so that's a nice bonus. They're tapped out. I've got options. I know they have... another card they can do for exile, etc. So my goal is now just to pump up, try to get as much poison counters as quickly as I possibly can before I get overrun. Decide to put out the Bloated Contaminator. Decide now is a good chance to do a Slaughter Singer. Again, this is risky. If they had like a Brotherhood End or something in their hand, I'm probably going to die. But Stoke the Flames can get rid of Bloated Contaminator, but still gives me options. I don't have anything to protect these creatures, so it's not great. But I feel like I have at least... all I need is 1 turn. 1 turn for damage to go through. And I could tell they didn't get the card that they needed. So I'm feeling pretty good. I am feeling pretty good. I know they're trying to figure out what they can do. So another invasion. They're gonna do 4 damage to me. They're gonna do kill off my duelist. Fine. Again, I just need to get in 1 in. They're gonna try to attack, and they know they lost, so then they end and they concede. So that was a pretty quick game. That was interesting how they used battles trying to overload me. I got lucky. I think I got lucky because they didn't have enough removal in their initial draw. If they had had a couple more removal spells to target my creatures, that would have been problematic. I probably wouldn't have done well. But sometimes that's just how it works. So anyways, thanks for watching this edition of MTG Playback. Please like and subscribe as you are able. And I know this is releasing on the day when Wilds of Eldraine become available on Arena. I'm going to pick up some cards from that set myself and start recording videos based on that set. And so, like I said yesterday, if there's a card that you think will work good in a Bant Toxic deck, let me know. And then let me know what other cards that are kind of jumping out at you from the new set. So I'll see you next time for another edition of MTG Playback.